Hey everyone, thank you for clicking on my video. Got Your Six covers all types of topics, sharing any tips or thoughts that can make your life a little better. I'd like to invite you to visit my apparel store, ISW Apparel, for the latest in patriotic and veteran activewear. Just Google Etsy CG ISW Apparel. Please like, subscribe, and share to help me grow my channel. I really do appreciate it. So today I'll be doing a review on the Westinghouse pressure washer WPX3200. Okay, so we have the manual here. Looks like it's packed pretty well. We got the gun, the rod. Okay, so let's see how we're going to take this out. So here in the box came all the parts. We have in there the oil. We have the mounting foot that goes on the front of the washer, pressure washer. This part here, I believe, is the lower holder for the nozzle. And then here, this is the upper spray gun holder. And then it came with the bolts here that you gotta use and stuff. And that's it. So now we're gonna put that stuff on now. It says I need to remove this bolt right here, and then I'll put it back on for the nozzle gun holder. So now we got to make sure we have the washer and the nut to put on the back. Okay, so this screw does have an Allen head, so I went and got myself an Allen head wrench. I'm going to put the washer on the other end and the nut. Next thing you want to do is tighten the hose to the gun. And you only want it hand tight. Next you're going to want to tighten it to the machine. Now you will attach the metal wand to the trigger gun. Again, it's only supposed to be hand tight. Okay, so this model, the trigger, it has a safety here. You just put up right there, and that way it keeps anyone from squeezing on the trigger here, so you don't accidentally spray somebody with that high pressure water. So the way this works, is you're going to slide this back like that. You see it slides, and then you pop it in, and then you pop it back up. Okay, so looking at the pressure washer on both sides, you have access to oil to check it, the dipstick or add. Here you have the engine switch on and off. Here you have for pulling it. Here you have where you're going to be putting the choke, and when you want to have it feed it fuel right here. And let's see, next thing here is here's the other side where you have the oil where you can add or check oil right there. So as we can see here, it uses the 4-cycle small engine lubricant 10W30. So the oil came with this spout here, which is pretty handy. They say to check the oil because they do drain it, but there's some in there. So they tell you to check the level so you don't overfill. Okay, so with this, they have a little page here that shows the nozzles. Red is the high pressure nozzle. This that they call yellow, which really looks orange to me, says it's high to medium pressure. Then you have the green, which is medium pressure. And then you have the white, which is low pressure. And then you have the black one, which is only to be used with soap. It's the soap nozzle. What's also nice with this nozzle chart, it does tell you for use. It'll tell you if you use it for concrete. Here it says, you know, use it for paint, cleaning paint, stain, mildew. The green says for general rinsing, ideal for home siding, brick patios. So at least it tells you what to use if you're not sure. Getting my screen enclosure ready for an epoxy flooring I'm going to do instead of pavers. I decided to get something called shark coating that they do out here. I'll probably do a video on that so you can see the process. With this new pressure washer I brought, Westinghouse 3200 PSI, 2.5 gallons per minute. It's the same type of pressure washer I had before, but this one definitely has a more commercial quality to it. And as far as the nozzle, the handgun, the whole setup is just a lot more commercial looking to me. So I like it. It seems a lot more sturdier. Okay, I connected the hose to the pressure washer. I have it on, the water pressure. So the first thing you want to do is you want to remove that little red safety clip on this model. And you're going to start to want to squeeze the handle. You want to try to get all the air out. And just kind of keep squeezing, and you just want a steady stream of water. As you can see, I have a steady stream coming out. Got all the air out, so now I'm going to get ready to turn it on. Okay, so I didn't do like the pristine wash I usually do every year. But what I did want to accomplish is down here, I want to get any of that green mold, black mold looking stuff that was there, that is accumulated throughout this winter and last fall with the rainfall. So that's what I wanted to do. Again, here's another view. I'm going to have an epoxy coating put on this cement, and they're going to be sanding it down anyway to prep the floor, but I didn't want to have all that mold and stuff up against that aluminum siding when they laid the foundation down. All right, so I'm pretty happy with the Westinghouse 3200 PSI 2.5 GPM. It did what I wanted it to do. One thing I learned with the white tip, that's the least strongest one. It's more of a very wide fan spray. That actually worked really well as a broom, because I was brooming, trying to get the water out, and that's kind of a pain to put it down, turn off the machine. But using that white tip really helped me, and you probably saw me in the video. I was using it as a broom, and that's something new to me. Never did that before, and now I'm glad I know about it. It really is helpful to get all the water out. So this flooring, I'll be doing this epoxy. I'll be doing a video on that from start to finish to see the transformation. Okay, so this is the next day when it's dried. Did a really good job. Like I said, I'm usually a little bit more thorough, but I was just trying to clean all that green, basically maybe pollen and some maybe black moldish looking water that was standing there, so I can install that epoxy flooring on the floor here. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your support, and on to the next adventure.